Back in January this year, I went to London. Now, I haven't been to London very often. In fact, I can count the number of times I've visited on a single hand. And it's not for any particular reason. It's not like I despise the place, it's just there was never much of a need to go. After the train ride, we headed straight for the hotel and chilled because things needed to go well the next day. It was crucial for the rest of the year. After enjoying a proper English brekkie, I checked out the sights. We went to the British History Museum and took a look around at all the exhibits there. I saw the Greek marble in person, which was a very surreal experience, but only because by complete coincidence, I saw a segment about it on the news the night before.
Those who support returning the sculptures to Greece believe there is some flexibility in the Culture Secretary's stance, even a former culture minister.
When we got there in person, I got to pretend to be this international expert, regurgitating all the interesting facts I heard. Things got a little out of hand after that.
You know, people back in the day were actually this tall. Of course, it's little statuettes like this. These were very much the Pokemon cards of their day. What?
Then it was over to Camden to see London Zoo. They had otters, which was a big highlight for me. If it was allowed here, I would totally have one of these little guys as a pet. But being able to interact with some pygmy goats, it was a pretty good experience too. But there's a detail I've skipped over here. Back before the zoo, back before the history museum, hell, even back before that lovely greasy breakfast, the important detail and the whole point of visiting London in the first place, I mean, come on, it's the whole point of this channel existing. It was this. This building is the US Embassy, and I was there to apply for a work visa. This year, my job requires me to travel overseas and live in Freedom Land. Long story short, I got it. And this is why 2023 is going to be so interesting. I am now living in New Jersey, venturing out whenever I can, seeing just what the US really has to offer.